Men typically judge a woman's attractiveness based on her appearance, and they make this determination within the first few minutes of their first encounters. They might initially be infatuated with her and subsequently decide that she isn't worth it or become distracted by someone else, though this can alter in the future. How you treated her when you first started talking to her has a big impact on how your relationship with her will turn out. Making a girl fall in love with you is not that difficult, and we are making sure you are at the top of your game. The ones that succeed in getting the girl are the ones who never pursue it. Men who are hard to get and don't chase women are also popular with women. Make a good impression right away. Be assured. Avoid stumbling. A statement to make: you can't take the chance of ruining your first date with her because it might be your final one. Nothing could be worse than one individual feeling drowsy or blabbering alone while having nothing to say. You shouldn't do that action. Talk to someone to stop the mental storm from getting worse. Show interest by posing inquiries. Make her intrigued to the point where she wants to know more and you are knowledgeable enough to continue rowing your boat. Challenge yourself. Make it so she needs to chase after her instead of doing the laborious task. Don't be the guy who is continually looking for favors and is desperate and needy. Present yourself as a strong man with a full schedule who wouldn't pursue a woman. Instead, increase the element of mystery to entice people to you. The right questions to ask. If your first question is, "Do you have a boyfriend?" then you are doomed for life. Period. This is your chance to disprove the stereotype that women have of us as being one-track thinkers. Never engage in pointless discussions or details. Instead, inquire as to her relationship with animals. Or ask her what kind of music she prefers, and if she agrees, play a song from that genre. Don't linger. Too much of anything is bad. And trust us, women don't like men hovering around them all the time and babying them. Give them the chance to yearn for you. Stay close, but stay away. Let them come after you when you make yourself scarce. In other words, use absence to make her heart grow fonder. Pay close attention to the details. You won't get any brownie points if you buy her a bouquet every day or make blatant comments. Women are detail-oriented snobs. Write her a text or tell her how her outfit made you think of your favorite author of love stories. Either way, let her know that she's always on your mind. She'll return for more of those without a doubt. Know where to draw the line. You like her, she likes you back. Next thing to do? You ask her out on a date. But don't keep doing it again and again. Give her the chance to miss you. If she asks you out for dinner one night, play around a bit. Tell her you are not sure, you might have to check. Of course, don't keep refusing her every time, else she might lose interest in you. Figure out the real way and you could be the real boss. Learn more about her. When both participants in an interview have questions and those questions are answered, the interview is balanced. Continue asking her questions before you start blabbing on and on about yourself. Find out her preferences so you can decide if she is a good fit for you. It's important to do this because it shows ladies that you are equally motivated to move things along. You're on the correct track, my friend, if you add a little humor to the inquiries. Understand the difference between funny and cocky. A woman will be yours if you can make her laugh. And we have zero doubts about this. But there is a significant distinction between being funny and being arrogant. She will never be yours if you ever try to denigrate her, especially in front of others by trying to show off how snarky you can be. Make her giggle with your sense of humor, and she'll continue to think about you. When compared to snark, good humor often works wonders. Hold on to your cards. Transparency is good. But the mystery is better. At least when it comes to wooing women. Don't be an open book. Build some suspense and create some mystery. These are foolproof ways of creating attraction, an attraction so strong that she can't resist chasing you. Stop chasing. There are only a few ways that you can be different. Don't go chasing her like any other guy out there. Let her take the first step toward change. Use the above tips and make sure you are not the one standing outside her balcony every night like Romeo. It's time for some role reversal, bro. Avoid being overly attached. Making yourself trustworthy to someone you know values you is a good thing, but there may come a time when it becomes too much. It could come out as clingy if you follow her around all the time, attempting to assist her whenever you get the chance. Strike the proper balance between dependability and independence. Show her that you're available to help her if she needs you, but that if she needs anything else, she should get in touch with you instead. Keep any feelings of lust for her a secret. It's not necessary to hide your feelings from the lady you like, but if you want her to pursue you, it practically becomes a need. Be a nice friend to her, spend time with her, and assist her if necessary, But keep your amorous intentions from her knowing. Steer clear of corny words and overt flirtation. She may not feel the need to chase or pursue you if she learns that you are enamored with her, since she would believe you are always accessible. Try to make your hangouts a group affair. You can get close to her and learn more about her by talking to her one-on-one. But if you do it too frequently, it may also reveal your intentions and your love for her. Try to spend more time with mutual friends to give the impression that you're not very interested in her, or at least to demonstrate to her that you don't wish to initiate contact. She'll strive to get your attention while your true intentions are hidden by it. Get close to her friends. Without making it too obvious, you can attempt to get closer to her friends as well. This will increase the chances and instances in which you would meet in a group setting. Gain her friends' trust and admiration. You never know, they might say good things about you to her, thereby helping your case. Make her a little jealous. It's okay to feel a little jealous. Given that you aren't formally dating someone, there are a lot of gorgeous ladies who might try to catch your eye or flirt with you. By engaging in healthy flirting without going overboard, try to make her a little bit envious or demonstrate to her that you have people's attention. This could force her to convince you that she is the right match for you. Subtly challenge her. People enjoy going above and beyond to impress someone, especially if they are in a romantic relationship. You must discreetly and indirectly challenge her to do this. You could mention that you would love to date a person who shares common hobbies or interests. She will take it as a challenge, so you see her as more than a friend. Be seductively seductive. Never undervalue the ability of charm to attract a girl's attention or pique her interest. No, we're not talking about flirting, although it might work too. She won't be able to get enough of you if you come across as sophisticated and intriguing. Girls can't get enough of being charming because it has a certain quality. Don't mix overly sleazy with charm, because there is a vast gap between the two. Make yourself physically irresistible. We know you think looks aren't of much value for a woman, at least, that's what they say. However, what captivates a woman's eyes is the way you look. You don't necessarily have to be Mr. Perfect, but you do have to look presentable and desirable. Looking clean and organized is simple enough to look attractive enough to make her chase you. You shouldn't always be available. Don't always be present when she seeks you to learn how to make girls chase you. We are aware that this sounds harsh, but how can she possibly miss you if you're constantly at her fingertips? Don't text her the moment she does, and don't change your plans for her. Instead, give her the impression that you want her. She will begin to believe that you are desperate if she notices that you consistently break plans to hang out with friends or cancel arrangements to get out solely to spend time with her. Someone desperate is someone that no one else wants to date. Become friends with her friends. Becoming friends with her friends is the key to winning her heart. If her friends are against you, you might as well say goodbye to winning her heart, which is why this is an important factor. It's a known fact that if a girl's friend thinks you're great and can't stop talking about you, then she thinks you're great too. Make sure you are aware of your bedtime activities. When you're just getting her, we realize you don't believe sex is all that significant, but don't wait until it starts to cause problems. Nothing is worse than pursuing a person for a long time, getting to know him, and experiencing sexual chemistry, only to find out later that he is terrible in bed. Make sure you are aware of your physical and sexual cues when attempting to arouse her interest. She will become agitated if she gets the impression that you are inexperienced and have no idea what to do. Make her picture you between the sheets, and even better, impress her while you're there. This is a terrific method to keep a female intrigued. Don't let everything get to you. There's nothing attractive about a guy who easily gets triggered or frustrated about things. You need to maintain your cool and put your best foot forward in learning how to make girls chase you. Instead of letting circumstances, attitudes, or rejection annoy you, let them roll off your back. If she sees you're a chilled out guy, she's more inclined to spend time with you. Inspire her mind. Women crave mental intimacy more than anything. If you get her mind, then you're already so close to getting her heart. If you want to know how to make girls chase you, don't hesitate to show your intellectual side. Engage in a deep conversation, ask her questions, and reveal your curiosity for the world. She'll love this. Don't irritate her. Don't bombard her with texts wondering where she is or why you haven't heard from her if you haven't heard from her in a while. She will completely distance herself from you if she feels that you are needy or clinging. Don't bombard her with SMS if she doesn't respond to your call. Allow her some breathing room, you never know when she might be occupied. Be independent, no one wants to date someone who can't stand being alone for more than a few minutes. Be emotionally available. The fastest way to turn a woman off is to be emotionally withdrawn whenever she needs you. Yes, play hard to get and keep it cool, but that doesn't imply being emotionally detached from her. When she needs someone to talk to, somebody to give advice, or a shoulder to cry on, be there for her. Validate her feelings and don't tell her that she's just overreacting or being dramatic. If she sees you as the kind of man who genuinely cares, she'll never forget it. Be loyal and trustworthy. Loyalty and trustworthiness are two characteristics that are admirable to any woman. If you want to know how to make girls chase you, prove that you're loyal and trustworthy. When she trusts you, then she'll eventually give you her heart. If you're someone she relies on, to be honest, you'll become someone she can't easily replace. Don't come across as desperate. If there's a central theme on how to make girls chase you, it's to not come across as desperate. You can't keep pushing yourself towards her, especially when she's dropping hints for you to back away and give her some space. If she doesn't respond to your calls, then move on and find someone else. Don't cling. One of the reverse psychology tactics you can use on her is to make it seem like you're not afraid to walk away from her. Again, that's the element of desire in action. Be confident. Nothing is more attractive than a confident man who's sure of himself and what he wants. If you show confidence in everything you do, in who you are, how you react to others, and what you stand for, you'll attract so many women you won't know what to do with all of them. Of course, there's a thin line that separates confidence from cockiness. Be sure not to go beyond that line or you'll push her away. Show her deference. Know of the circumstances, finding a man who respects a woman can be quite difficult. Respect her, including her boundaries and her religious convictions, if you want to know how to attract ladies to you. Give her space when she needs it, respect the boundaries she sets, never belittle her, and refrain from being confrontational if she doesn't comply with your demands. Be kind, always. Girls are incredibly attracted to men who are compassionate toward others, keep a positive outlook, and stay good-natured. Your kindness reflects a lot about how you love and care for others. If you can't be kind, then that's an automatic red flag for women. This doesn't just mean being kind to her, but to everyone you come across. Keep it mysterious. You won't get anywhere if you lay all your cards out in the open. The last thing a girl wants is knowing what to expect from a guy, as it bores her out of her mind. What you need to do is to avoid becoming an open book. Don't tell her all your funny stories on a first date and don't show her all your flaws yet. Keep the mystery flowing so she never knows what to expect from you. Let her dominate now and then. Look, equality is something that women desire passionately. If there's anything women hate, it's men treating her like a child as if they can't do anything by themselves. Don't assume that you always need to take the lead, let her do it as well. This isn't saying don't be chivalrous, but split the check with her or let her drive. Letting her take the lead will make her chase you and appreciate you. Sharpen your communication skills. Women are known for being verbal individuals, so if you want to know how to make girls chase you, be an effective communicator. If you're the type who isn't verbal with their stories, compliments, or really anything, you're going to seem bland in her eyes. Be talkative and communicate whatever you want. Make her laugh. Making a woman laugh is one of the most underrated ways how to make girls chase you. When you make her laugh, she will enjoy your company and want to be around you more often. After all, a man who can make a woman smile and laugh genuinely is a man worth keeping. Don't be afraid to use jokes and use even your cheesiest pickup lines to make her laugh. Trust us, it'll be all worth it. Get busy with your life. Honestly, this works wonders in knowing how to make girls chase you. She expects nothing but the best from you, so when you delay responding to her text immediately because you're busy, that will pique her interest in you. This mystery will keep her on her toes and she'll be the one wondering what's happening to you. Most importantly, it incorporates that element of desire that would encourage her to chase after you. Especially when she's a little scared that she might be losing you.